I heard this woman in the cafe this morning say that she thought men liked to be loved more than actually loving someone. I don't know if that's true. It feels true. When I'm walking through stores like this and I see plaques that have English words on them like blessed and family, I wonder if the people in China packing these things up know what these English words mean. I wonder if they ever think about it. Probably not. Hey everybody, I am so happy to see you today. Thank you so much for coming back and seeing me and Desi. I hope you had a good, safe week. And today we're going to have fun. I got some new spring decor for my 2-bedroom apartment. I got some things for my dining area, some things for my living room, and I kind of redid my bedroom a little bit in the color green. So I want to show you what I did. I didn't spend a lot of money. And I stayed on trend for 2022, but I didn't set out to do that. It just happened. So how cool is that? I think it's going to make it kind of extra fun. In 2022, one trend that I can really get on board with is this trend of having a special area in your home or an apartment that is just for you, where you can relax, you can meditate, you can think deep thoughts, or some are calling it a self-care area. Well, whatever you call it, I'm on board. And I always love that solarium type feel, a chair with beautiful plants and maybe a water fountain or something like that. So I'm thinking about this trend. And the most beautiful place in my apartment is, looking out into the woods, and that is in my living room through my patio doors. So I decided I would get a new rug there. It would lighten up the room. It would bring the outside in, and it kind of matches my little butterfly chair. It's really Desi's chair. That's his favorite place to sleep. But I like to sit there in the winter and read and look out at the snow. So this rug that I bought, I want to show you. It is the blue of the sky, the white of the clouds. It's very luxurious. I love it. It is from the Better Homes and Gardens line that they do for Walmart. So I've seen this rug at different outlets and different stores for over $150. I got this rug for under $70 at Walmart. My very favorite things that I have done is I bought new curtains. I found these at Home Goods. They are so pretty, and even though they're polyester, they look like and feel like burlap, and the way that the dye has been put in these curtains is so pretty. It's by a company called Dinky. I had never heard of them before, but I like them. But they they have a tendency to just sort of rock and roll to their own drummer, and then they get all tangled up and they look all crazy. All right. I saw Stevie Nicks had a pair of earrings just like this. If I can find a picture of it, I will. I want to take you into my bedroom and show you what I have done. That sounded great, didn't it? Can I put that another way? All right, let's try this one more time. All right, I have a new quilt that I am going to try today. I got this off of Amazon. I got it on sale. It is the Cozy Line 3-piece queen-size quilt set. No flowers. I wanted something a little bit more, I don't know, more sophisticated. Just something fresh for spring, and those were the colors I wanted. And if I like it, I'm going to try to find some pillows for it today when I'm out and about. So let's put this on my bed and see if I like it. So many trends that I love right now, and the color of the year is green. Well, when I was redoing my bedroom for spring, that didn't even occur to me, like, oh, I have to do it in green and be trendy. I just gravitated first off to this beautiful vintage green quilt that I saw on Amazon, and it was kind of the colors of the 40s. So it had kind of an ice cream lime kind of striped look to it. The vibe was incredible. It was vintage, and yet it was fun and whimsical, and I don't know. There's like a party in, no, that doesn't work. Okay, just it had a great vintage feel. Before the quilt arrived, I bought pillows from the Better Homes and Gardens line that they sell at Walmart. So again, very well crafted, but I didn't spend a lot of money. The pillows were like $10 a piece. Can you believe that? You go to Home Goods, it's like the pillows are $50 a piece. So I got 3. I couldn't believe how well they matched. And I wanted to make sure that my accents, instead of adding a lot of accents, I took things away, because I wanted to make sure that there was wicker, there was nature, there was, again, bringing the outside in. Having my bedroom, it always was a sanctuary to me, but I tried even harder this time to make it seem full of nature and calmness. Something truly more simple and more soothing. So let's go in my bedroom and I'll show you what I did for spring. I am loving my bedroom done in green, the color of the year. I love it. But I love this quilt. It is vintage and it's feminine, but it is not overly feminine. It's not florals, and I know florals are trending this year, but I went with something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more neutral. This quilt is reversible, and as you can see, the stitching is very, very well done. This quilt usually runs on Amazon, I believe, right around $85, and I got it a little bit less than that, but it's just gorgeous. I think it looks like a $200 quilt. It just gives such a lovely spring feel to the bedroom. Yeah, this is the Better Homes and Gardens throw pillows, and they are currently on sale, I believe, at Walmart, but I got such a deal on these for $10 a piece. They look a lot more expensive than that. This is a beautiful candle. It smells so beautiful, and of course it's green, but this is the Desert Garden and Spa candle. It is put out by Better Homes and Gardens, and it smells just heavenly. It runs about $15 at Walmart, but I just love it, and I thought it went so well with my new green bedroom. I was doing floral arrangements for my bedroom. I wanted to make sure that I kept it very simple, and it couldn't be more simple than just those wildflowers. I got those at Hobby Lobby, and I think Hobby Lobby and Flowerland have such beautiful silk flowers. Last summer I thrifted this vase. I love it. It is ceramic and bamboo, so that goes with the trend of wicker.
been a very rough 6 weeks, and one phrase has always been dancing through my head, I think, the whole time. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
There are so many things that are trending with decor in 2022. I love so many of these trends. You know, the wicker and bringing the outside in and the color green. I love so many of these trends. But the one trend I don't like is the art. A lot of Marilyn Monroe. I love Marilyn, but, you know, not on my wall. A lot of cows with, you know, flowers coming out of their hat and earrings. And I love cows. In fact, I love to say cows because then I can roll my cow footage that I love so much. Or they want you to buy artwork of a woman with a great body with no face with flowers coming out of her head. Do you think maybe a man came up with that idea? We all have a story. We all have a story to tell. And the art that we choose for our wall helps us tell people our story. So when somebody comes into our house, maybe they don't know us that well. They take a look at our art and they know us a lot better. When I was preparing for this video, I was kind of in a bad mood thinking like, stop putting earrings on cows. There, I said cows again. And I started looking at the art that I had, you know, and then I was like really shocked. You would have thought that I would have noticed this before, but so much of my art is that of a woman alone, isolated, and looking terribly sad. And I thought maybe that was my story, but that's not my story now. So I thought next year, or whenever Desi and I maybe find that new little house, I'm going to decorate the place with you. And I'm not going to be having art that portrays such loneliness and isolation from the world. I want to switch out the art. I want to tap into my joy and my happiness. If I have learned nothing else in the last couple years, it's that life is precious. But not every day can be a good day. So if I'm looking up on my wall on perhaps a day that is so rough, I want to see something joyous. I want to see something more inspirational. I need to find a new path for myself. I need to tell my story in a different way because my story has changed. And my guess is that your story has changed too. I have always loved to do floral arrangements. Even when I was a little girl, I would always do floral arrangements for my mom. This is the floral arrangement for my dining room. I really haven't put it together yet, but I want to give you a little bit of background of why I am using these colors in a very traditional centerpiece. So let's kind of get to this.
I want to make a centerpiece in the colors of the Ukraine flag, just to remind me to pray for them and to remind me to be grateful.
I am not the kind of woman that has a lot of drama in her life. I lead a very happy, peaceful life. I have wonderful family and I have wonderful friends and I have you, and it's beautiful. It's very calm and it's very peaceful. But life is life. And so the last few weeks I've had a little bit of drama going on. Everything is fine. But I was kind of feeling a little bit sorry for myself. And I kind of touched on this last week. And as I was going through this little phase in my life, this little drama phase, I really forgot how to handle it. It's like I didn't have the tools to deal with drama. So when I turned on the television and I saw the images of the mothers in Ukraine running for safety and carrying their handicapped children on their back, in their arms, in the cold, their feet without covering. It was something that I will never, ever forget. Seeing the strength and the love of these women carrying their handicapped children to safety. And when I saw those images, I felt this emotion well up in me. And it was so deeply upsetting to the core of my being, and yet I saw bravery in those eyes. I saw bravery on the faces of those beautiful women carrying their children to safety. And I never want to forget that feeling of being inspired to be the best I can be, to be brave, to face what's before me. Whatever problem I have, carry it on my back. So what I did is I thought, how can I remember this? How can I pay honor to the people of Ukraine and what they have gone through and their strength? And I thought, all right, I know the colors of the flag are gold and blue. And I thought, I want that in my home. I want something that reminds me of these colors. There is not a day that's going to go by where I do not look at my centerpiece of gold and blue, where I am not inspired to not only be the best I can be, but pay my life forward. Hey everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I loved every second of it. And I thought it was so neat last week that you all seemed to like watching Desi at the table, looking at the plates like, where's the food? That was so fun. Please, if you have time down below, could you share maybe some things that you're doing with your decor for spring, or anything else you might want to share? Please have yourself a wonderful brand new week. And when you're done with your week, come back and see me and Desi, okay? All right. It's a deal. We'll be here.
True. Feels true.